What a treat it is for me to be here today with the great Alan Cumming, who is going to be hosting the Traitors. Alan, this is such an interesting assignment for you to take on, the host of the Traitors. What was interesting about this for you after you've done so many other things in your career?
I love you just going to say why there. I just felt like it, and I just thought it would be fun and different, and it certainly was. And I just like the idea of playing this character. I mean, I am the host, but I'm not really. It's definitely not me. It's a very heightened version. I sort of swan around this castle and wearing capes and things, and being very spooky and theatrical. So it was just the theatricality of it and the campery of it. And it was like, 3.5 weeks of my life in Scotland, and I always loved going to work in Scotland, and that was why. And I watched the Dutch one and really enjoyed it. And then I spoke to the producers, and I really liked what they were planning, and I sort of came to it, and like being this sort of Bond villain. Yeah, it was that really, the sort of theatricality of it.
Yeah, it's so interesting because you are yourself, but you're also playing this character who is very interested in murder and intrigue. So what did you draw on to go into this part of your personality?
Well, I mean, I sort of drew on a lot of things. I had someone speaking in my ear all the time. I was sort of ad-libbing a lot of the time. So my kind of days of long ago doing stand-up comedy, and when I do concerts, you have to sort of be very nimble and deal with things that can go wrong. So I drew on that. And in terms of the murder stuff, you just kind of, it's almost like getting into the character. This show is all about that, and you want it. It's all about whipping up people's emotions and feeling that anyone could turn around and be treacherous to you, and you literally could be murdered any day. So it's just a question of, I guess I'm sort of creating a mood that the show can sort of bask in.
Are you a fan of reality TV normally?
No.
So it's so that's just so interesting to have you here. So what are you hoping to bring to the genre that might not be there normally?
Well, as I'm not really a fan, I don't really know what's there. But I imagine there's nobody swanning around a castle in Scotland in a kilt in these shows. So there's that. I just think it's. I hope that it's refreshing that there's someone who is the host who is a weirdo, and is not just a sort of bland host, and is kind of part of the theatricality of the whole show. I think that will. That's what I certainly tried to do, and also, today I'm seeing the contestants, the celebby ones, kind of for the first time, because we weren't really allowed to talk to each other and stuff like that. And I also, when I did speak to them, I was speaking in this character and being very, disappointed in them. And so it's actually really nice just to see them. And I realised that the effect I was having on them and the way they talked about me, that was working. They were kind of sort of scared, and they would really take things I said and try and analyse them, and it was hilarious, actually.
What was it like to be around these really big reality TV personalities?
Well, it was fun. As a sort of not really a reality TV person, I didn't. There was a couple that I recognised and knew, but it was more for me just a fascinating thing to just watch these people who are quite skilled at these games. This is sort of on steroids version of the things, but to watch them all, how they operate with each other. That's what the thing is. It's sort of this sociological experiment. We're all watching these people kind of like in a Big Brothery way, but then having to do these competitions, and then having to kill people or banish people. So it's got this whole range of things, and watching them behave and lie, and how good people are at lying or not, was really, really fascinating.
Alan, how do you think that you would do if you were to be a player in this game?
I think I'd do pretty well. Because I'm quite a good actor, and that's the whole part of it. And also, I think you've got to be sort of able to get on with everybody, able to sort of make people trust you. And I think I do that quite well. And also, I realize one of the things I'm good at is making people feel uninhibited and letting go. Like I have a bar called Club Cumming in New York here, and it's one of the reasons I have that is I feel like I create an atmosphere for people to have fun and let go. So I think that would stand me in good stead, because I would make people feel uninhibited, and then get information from them and kill them.
Okay. What about if you were one of the people trying to find out the traitors? Do you think you would be good at detecting who the traitors were as well?
Yes, because also when you're a faithful, you've also got to sort of be, you've got to like make people believe it's not you, but also try and find out information. So yeah, I think in a funny way they're more similar than you might think. But yeah, I think I would prefer to be a traitor. Who wouldn't? If you're going to play a game, you want to get the best lines and be the baddie and get to kill people.
Yeah. Did you enjoy doing this? Would you want to do more hosting of future seasons of Traitors or other reality shows?
I don't know about other reality shows, but I certainly would like to do this again. I really liked it. It was such a gas. And I felt like I had a sort of front row seat at this really fun game that I'd never encountered before. So yeah, I definitely would like to do this. I think it was sort of like acting a character in the middle of a board game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it was a really strange experience, but really fun.
Well, from what I've seen, you really do really bring it to a super fun level of the show. And so it's really, really exciting to watch. And so very much looking forward to seeing how it all plays out. And I think it's going to be something that's really fun for reality TV fans.
Thank you. I hope so. Thank you very much.
All right, Alan, thank you for making some time to talk about this, and can't wait to see what you come up with on the show.
Okay, see you.
Thanks, Alan.